Hey guys, Ike here from Mike'sOutdoors.com. Today we're doing a product review on a new 2011 Bear Carnage. The Carnage is the new flagship bow for Bear Archery. And the first thing I want to say is I will not be doing a comparison with this bow in the Attack. It's been too long since I've shot an Attack to do a comparison on it. So this is strictly a product review on the Carnage. So if you send me an email asking me how it compares to the Attack, I'm really not going to be able to answer you, even though I really would like to. I like returning all the emails I get, but I haven't shot an Attack in a long time, so I can't compare this to an Attack. So this is strictly a review on the Carnage, not a comparison between the two. So like I said, this is the Carnage. This bow is IBO rated up to 345 feet per second. This bow weighs 4 pounds. Brace height on this bow is 7 1/4, so it's got a nice generous brace height on it. Axle to axle on this bow is 32 inches. It's available in 50, 60, and 70 pounds, and the draw links are 25.5 to 30.5, so it stretches out there just a little bit. 80% let off. It's available in this Realtree APG, which I've got here, and it's also available in black. This also has the pre-stretched contraband strings on it, which I found to be very good from Bear, and this also has the new roller system on it as well. So that's the specs on a new Carnage. We're going to splice in here just for you some speed tests that we did on this bow. This bow is set at 70 pounds, 27.5 inch draw, and shoot a 350 grain victory arrow. So splice that in here for you. We're also going to splice in me shooting this bow and the feeling I got when I was shooting this bow. Okay, this is a speed test on the Bear Carnage. This bow is set at 70 pounds, 27.5 inch draw. I'm shooting a 350 grain victory VAP arrow. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of shooting here with the Carnage. I've got it set up with a ripcord, an Eliminator Pro sight, and I'm shooting at 27.5 inch draw, and I'm shooting it right at 70 pounds. See the bow, the draw cycle on this bow is the first thing that you're going to notice is a little bit rough. It's not too bad, but boy, when it hits that peak, it's kind of hard to get it over that hump. The bow shoots nice. Very little vibration into it, and the most important thing is it has absolutely no kick on the shot, so that's very important. It does have a little bit of vibration to it, but no kick on the shot at all. The sound on this bow, you can hear this thing, it's just whisper quiet. I mean, hardly any sound to this thing at all. I will say on that draw cycle too, it has just a little bit of a hump there that you got to get over. Comes off of that, out of that hump pretty sharp. So the hump, or the draw cycle is something you got to get used to. There's something else that I noticed about this draw cycle, and it may be these roller guards here. Instead of having a nice, smooth, liquid type of feel when it pulls back, when you draw back, it's almost got just a little bit of a gritty feel to it. It's not a whole lot. I mean, it's not something you're really going to feel too much, but you are going to feel it, at least with this bow that I'm testing. You can feel it when that cam rolls over. It's just a little bit gritty right there. It's something that I felt in this bow since I started shooting. But the bow holds very nice. It holds like it's a lot longer axle to axle bow. It holds very solid and is very forgiving with that big brace height on it. And I mean, you could really put together some good groups with this bow. It shoots fantastic. I mean, it just absolutely shoots as consistent and as good as any bow that I've shot as far as accuracy goes. The grip is also really nice. It really settles into your hand really good. You can see there, see how it just kind of come out of that valley a little sharp. Now creeping with this bow, it wants to go with you if you creep forward. But when you're holding it at full draw, it doesn't want to rip out of your hand. I mean, the cam is aggressive as putting out some good speed, but if you creep with it, it's going to go. But just as far as just holding it, it's not trying to rip my shoulder out. The hold's really nice as far as that goes, and shoots just really good, really consistent shooter. I'm really impressed with the accuracy on this thing, and I'm really impressed most of all with how it holds when you're at full draw. I mean, it really feels like a longer axle-to-axle bow, and it really shoots really nice because of that feel to it. It's rock solid. The only thing that I didn't like about it is that draw cycle. Like I said, it really comes out of that valley sharp. You can see there when I drew it back, it really comes out sharp, and like I said, it has just a little bit of a gritty feel to it. Not much, but you are going to feel it. And, you know, guys, when I talk about the little bit of vibration and a little bit gritty feeling or something like that, when I test these bows, if there's any vibration into it, I'm going to mention it to you guys. And when I say very, very little, that means there's very little, but there is some there. So same way with the cam, that gritty feel to it, it's just the only way I know how to describe it is gritty. That may not be the way to describe it, but it's very, very little. I mean, very little. And this is a test bow that Bear sent me. This is a bow that's been around for a little bit and been shot, been drawn back. So that may be part of it too. This is not a brand new off-the-shelf bow, so that may be part of it too. But it does. This bow that I'm testing, and that's what I'm giving you guys is the feel of the bow that I'm testing. It does have just a little bit of that gritty feel to it, but overall, man, the thing shoots fantastic and really quiet. No kick to it when you shoot. Very little vibration to it, and really, really has a nice grip to it. So, very good shooter. Okay, so you can see there the speeds on this bow, even at 27.5, are going to fall just a little bit short of that IBO speed rating. But that's not uncommon, you know. A lot of the bows I test fall short of that IBO rating. And so this one would probably get up there into the 335 range, pretty close, you know, or get the bottom of what their IBO rating would be. And with a little bit of tuning, you may get it to the 345. But the way I got it set now, if you extended it out to 30 inches, I don't know if you would get that 345 or not. So this bow also has, this is the 4x4 roller guard. This is a nice new addition to it, and one of the things I found with a lot of these bows I test is I have clearance issues with some of these roller guards. Had absolutely no clearance issues with this roller guard, and absolutely no tuning issues with this bow. The bow tuned out fantastic. This has the dual offset suppressors on it. Also has the preloaded limbs, these Max preloaded limbs on here as well. It also has the new, let's see, this is the skeleton cam. This is a modular base cam system, and it's adjustable in half-inch increments. So like I said, 25.5 to 30.5 on that there as well. I've got the zero tolerance limb pockets on it, which are a really nice solid set of limb pockets. Not going to allow your limbs to move or float or anything like that. It's got a one-piece slimline synthetic grip, which is really nice, really fits in your hand really well. I really like that, the grip on this bow, and it looks really nice. It's got a good, tough, durable finish on it. This is a really nice finish, and I know the black ones, the black bows, have a really good finish on them as well. Like we said in the thing, the draw is not liquid smooth, but it's a pretty nice draw cycle. Comes out of that valley pretty sharp. You can see the kind of hump there when we were shooting it. The back wall is nice though. It really holds good. If you creep with it, it is going to take off on you, but it holds really solid. And it feels like a longer axle-to-axle bow, like I said earlier. The bow shoots and feels just rock solid when you got it at full draw. Now on the draw links, I have noticed that the draw links run just a little bit long. This one was set at 27.5, and it felt more like 27 3/4 to me. It felt like I was back a little bit further than what I wanted to be. So the draw links did seem to run just a little bit long. The noise on this bow, you could hear when I shot it, this bow was really quiet. Very little vibration in it. Accuracy on this bow is fantastic. The bow is really, really accurate. Very stable at full draw, like I said earlier. Absolutely one of the most accurate bows that I've shot as far as just stability. It feels like a longer axle-to-axle bow, and I know I've said that a few times, but that's one of the most impressive features of this bow, is that it's a short, compact bow, but it absolutely feels like a longer axle-to-axle bow to me. So that's a really nice feature of it as well. Now, one of the things you're going to consider with this bow, if you're going to be doing your own tuning, is you're going to have the right press for this bow. I tried pressing it in an easy press, and I had to order an adapter to be able to press this bow in an easy press. So you want to make sure you've got the right adapters that are or the right press that is approved by Bear Archery. So be sure to get the right press for this bow as well. Overall, yeah, like I said, there's a few things that were I'd peg this bow on. The grittiness to the cam, like I said, this is a test bow. This bow has been, I don't know how many times this bow has been drawn or shot. So that may be a factor to it as well. But overall, that was one thing that just really kind of bothered me a little bit. It was just a little bit gritty on the draw cycle, and it had, like I said, it had just the slightest bit of vibration in it, but no kick, and the bow just really shot very well. So overall, I'm extremely impressed with the new Bear Carnage. I really like it. I think it's an awesome bow, and one that you could do a very versatile bow as well. I think it's one you could do 3D shooting with. It's one I think you could go out and definitely kill a lot of animals with as well. So be sure to check this out at Bear Archery. You can check it. We'll put their website right here for you. Definitely one to go out and get your hands on. This is one that I really like. I was really impressed with how easy this bow was to tune as well. So definitely one to get your hands on, and definitely one to try out. That is the new 2011 Bear Carnage, and just a sweet looking bow as well. This bow just absolutely looks cool. So check this out at Bear's website. We'll put that right here for you. For more bow reviews, more product reviews, I got a nice hog hunt that I just went on. You guys can check that out at ikesoutdoors.com. Appreciate you guys watching.
I like good times, good wine, good smoke, and a 5-piece bed. And I can't